Comedian MoNique is suing CBS and Paramount over royalties that she and others have not received for the hit comedy The Parkers. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Did you guys watch the MoNique Netflix special? I have not. You know, I've been away, I've been doing things, I've been busy. However, I've been meaning to watch the new Netflix special that she did. You know, MoNique, we've been reporting on MoNique over the last year for a lot of different things. But one of the things we consistently have said, I saw her recently live here in New York City, and I thought she was brilliant. As a comedian and an actress, MoNique is brilliant. Have we had some other areas with MoNique in her battling Hollywood and her fellow comedians? Yes, I want to put that to the side. But you know, during that New York City show, she reunited with Lee Daniels, and she was a part of that new movie that came out as well with Lee Daniels. And now she's reconciled with Netflix, and she finally got what she wanted. I'm not sure how much she got. Look, I don't know how much she got. However, I'm sure she was happy with what she was able to do. And a lot of you have been saying that the comedy special is really, really good, really, really entertaining. I know a lot of you are like, oh my gosh, she came out, she's bisexual. Blah, blah. She's been talking about this in her stage show for years. I'm just surprised that it never came to light. That's so interesting to me. What else is interesting to me is as I'm trying to make my way back to the studio, I see this story that MoNique is suing Paramount and CBS. And I was like, wait a minute, what is she suing for? Because you already know, with the whole Netflix situation, we were like, oh Lord. No, here's the situation where she is right. Because not only is she trying to get money for herself and the other actors, including Countess Vaughn, that were a part of the Parkers. You remember the Parkers? It was a hit show. It was a spinoff from Moesha, which makes me wonder, Moesha folks, should you also be fighting for some royalties that you might be missing out on? Well, MoNique posted this on her social media. Shout out to MoNique, and shout out to, I believe this was Deadline that reported on this, where the article says MoNique sues CBS and Paramount over Parker royalties. So let me just get into that first. So this is from the Associated Press. They write this: MoNique sued Paramount and CBS on Wednesday, seeking what the Oscar-winning actor and comedian says are unpaid royalties from her sitcom, The Parkers. The breach of contract lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court and obtained by the Associated Press alleges that the defendants artificially depressed the show's profitability to retain millions that would otherwise be contractually due to MoNique's production company. While the series has proven to be a major financial success for its producers and distributors, the series' talent have not been permitted to share in the fruits of that success, the suit says. The suit was filed by Hicks Media, the production company MoNique owns with her husband and business partner Sidney Hicks. It names as defendants CBS Studios, Paramount Pictures, and the show's production company Big Ticket Productions. It seeks monetary damages to be determined at trial. Emails seeking comment were sent to representatives of the defendants. The suit says that the series creators and writers have been similarly unpaid, and that MoNique learned of the alleged breach of contract when they recently filed a similar suit. So MoNique is saying in her lawsuit, the only reason why she even knows about being left out of what is due to her and the other talent that were a part of this show was because the creators of the show and writers had sued, and they settled. So MoNique said in a statement, I just want the contractual compensation that I've earned. The Parkers, a spinoff of the sitcom Moesha, ran for 5 seasons and had 110 episodes on the now defunct network UPN, a forerunner of the CW from 1999 to 2004. MoNique starred as Nikki Parker, a mother who returns to the same college her daughter is attending. The show has been in reruns in syndication in various forms since, and has been available for streaming on Netflix since 2020. The AP writes, he said, in a previous lawsuit, MoNique sued Netflix for race and sex discrimination in its offer for a proposed comedy special, accusing the streaming service of giving her a lowball offer that was a part of a larger company tendency to underpay Black women. The suit was later settled last year. So in a statement from her attorney, they say MoNique is not shy about taking on these David versus Goliath battles in Hollywood to challenge these questionable practices that are endemic to the industry. David DeRubertis, one of her attorneys in both lawsuits, said in a statement. So MoNique took to her social media, reposting the Associated Press article and captioned it this. She says, today we filed a lawsuit to make sure that we are fairly paid money that we are owed for the Parkers. Actors rely on the good faith of Hollywood companies to honor their profit participation agreements. The Parkers was a huge success and continues to be a source of revenue through syndication and streaming channels. To further make my point, the executive producers of the Parkers took legal action for the same concerns that I have, and they've already settled. Unfortunately, all too often, talent gets kept in the dark. We're looking forward to shedding some light on the subject. And then, of course, she ends it, I love us for real. So here's the thing. Of course, this lawsuit is for her and her production company. However, I believe if she wins, this opens up the door for people like Countess Vaughn, who was a star on this show, to also, I'm sure Countess would like this coin. I'm just saying. And MoNique really is bringing up a very valid point, and I know there are plenty of other actors, not just Black actors, other actors that will be like, she's right. These Hollywood corporations, they've lost money in other ways, so they're trying to make up their money by taking it from talent. I didn't expect this to be one of the stories that we talk about as soon as I get back into the studio, but I'm here for it. At the end of the day, we need to make sure that, because as MoNique has said before, and this is why I always struggle with my when I report on MoNique, I twerk on a fence because she says so many valid things. And then, of course, very much like all of us, she will say other things that I'm like, I don't agree with that, but I agree with her here. I do agree with her here. If she can prove that there is money that is owed to the talent of this show, I hope that she and the rest of the actors get it. And I hope that this sets a precedent for other shows that might be being lowballed, that might not be receiving the money that they deserve. CBS and Paramount, you guys make a lot of money. A lot. Pay these people what they deserve. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this. Did you watch the MoNique Netflix comedy show? Was it really good? Or was it really bad? See, that's the thing with comedy. You can't really say it was good or bad. Everyone has different feels for different, because MoNique is not your typical comedian. If you go to her show thinking that she's just going to be just popping jokes, no. That is not MoNique, and that's probably the genius of her type of stand-up. I want to know your reaction to that, but I also want to know your reaction to the Parkers, her being left out of money that's probably owed to her and the other actors. I want to know your reaction to this news. Maybe you feel differently. Maybe you feel like, oh, here you go MoNique again. Or maybe like, no, this is the one time that I agree with MoNique. Which is possible. We can have adult conversations in the comment section, no matter what side you might be thinking about or what side you might be on. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter. I got the fuel.